What is Blazing Dragon Ninjas? Today I'll be making Yami Marik's hair and along with some other accessories. I won't be fully diving into the process of making this as I only had like a limited amount of time recording as I was doing a lot of stuff at the time. So hopefully this like video recording and the amount of information I gave is enough for you to also replicate and just give you a good visualization for yourself so you're able to replicate it at home. And without further ado, let's blaze straight into the video.
Alright, so to make a cone on Marik's head, you have to form a triangle somewhat resembling this. Golly, if you don't. Stupid thing. Must have be an omelet so badly and full, but yeah, so you gotta make a triangle that has a rounded edge like this, and then you want to make a rectangle to accompany it. Don't make the rectangle that long though. I want to make it about this long. Just like that. Actually, and extend it to here. About like that. And then you cut the triangle, of course. Rough triangle, because I already did all my triangles. I'm just showing you how to do it. So once you make your triangle, you make a rectangle. Think of it like this. Then you put your triangle about midway. Or not triangle, your rectangle about midway. And then you glue with hot glue. Hello? Hot glue? Trust me, it's hot. Should be working. Okay, so, like so. Do it like that. The reason why I'm talking so loud, my mask, because of the spray on adhesive. Boom!
And this is it, done. My phone stopped recording, so I took pictures of the final thing. Also, the peak of the cone, you can just glue it together so it's more pointy, obviously. And also, big shout outs to PTR's Cosplay and Props for the idea of making Marik's hair. I found the tutorial online. I'll put the link in the description for it.
Quickly, here's how I make a weft of hair. It's, so I get the hair. Once it dries, it'll be good. And awesome, yeah.
And the time lapse for me applying on the hair wefts. Okay, now on to the weird part in the front of Marik's hair. Whatever that part is that Marik has on his hair, like the front part that like kind of swoops forward or whatever. I'm now making it. I'm gonna show you the steps. I don't have video unfortunately because I didn't really have the time to record, but I got as much as I could off the steps and I'll just be explaining it. So here's my design interpretation of the front hair thing. This is what I did with it. I designed it like this. You have to design it like this because you're gonna fold it over and then place it on the main part of the wig. And here I just added a spike to where it just looks closer to the reference I'm showing on the screen right now. And here's the whole design with the spike, and then this is it folded over, as you can see. Now you can place the back part onto the wig, and that's how the design like fully fleshes out. Also, I had to edit this because, as you can tell, it looks very flat, unlike actual Marik's like front hair thing. You can see in the picture that it dips down a lot, but this one's like very flat and not as like dynamic. So I'm going to be cutting along this spot as I'm showing on the screen, and that's what I do to make it just look a bit more appealing. And here is the final product. It turned out pretty well. I would say I can definitely make it better. Like, the top part wasn't as sharp. It still looks like a bit rounded and a bit flat, but to be honest, it is better than how it was before. So definitely do what I did and cut around that spot, and it should turn out pretty good. And I'll just quickly sum up the accessories. The Millennium Rod was 3D printed, so I did not make it, unfortunately. If I were to make it, it'd be out of EVA foam, or maybe I'd do some type of cardboard thing and then put like a type of aluminum foil roll. I would use that if you were to DIY it yourself. And all the other accessories were just simply out of EVA foam. And then the lines, I scored it with the X-Acto knife, and it turned out pretty good. Also, if you're using Velcro, be sure to measure how tight you want it on and then mark it, and then put the Velcro on the spot you marked, just for it to fit perfectly. And here's the chain for the cape. I simply just got, for the silver part, thick EVA foam, and I got a metal and then attached the chain onto the metal and glued it onto the cape, and it looks like this. Not too bad. And the cape was also not done by me. I cannot sew, so we got a tailor, and the tailor did the job really well done. Boom! And this is the finished wig. Here is the lit up part in the forehead for like Yami Marik. To make it was really simple. We just used a transparent blank mill stencil, and for the perfect shape of the eye, we printed it and used it as like a template to get the perfect shape. And for the details inside the eye, to cut it out and make it like really simple to do so, just get a soldering iron. If not, you might gonna have to struggle with some scissors or some other thing that could like melt through. And that's just an easy way to, you know, cut out the shape of the eye inside. To get the lighting to work, you just need an LED filament, a switch for the LED filament, and then to put it together, you need like actual lead wiring to solder onto. So you're also going to need a soldering iron if you really want to get this done. Also, this thing gets very hot, so if you were to use this, you need to use things that can repel the heat really well, or just won't absorb heat and transfer it onto your forehead. So maybe things like rubber is a good idea to put like behind it, so if it touches your forehead, it doesn't burn. So definitely take that into consideration if you don't want to get burned. And that's all I have for today. Thank you obviously for tuning in and listening to this. Hopefully this helps you, or if you just wanted to watch, hopefully you enjoyed. And be sure to burn the like button, subscribe, and later, Dragon Ninjas.